music is something I really enjoy. But now it's, if I can make it a part of myself and that I do it myself, I thought I'd try it. So that's why I'm here. I'm Rahul Saxena, and I'm here to learn how to play piano. For me, music has been very enjoyable, but also very challenging. So my daughters, when they were growing up, they learned clarinet and one learned the flute. And nothing gave me more pleasure than to watch them in their school recitals, to see them play. I was very skeptical if I would be able to learn and even play the piano. I always thought of it as something that either you're born with the talent or you're not. So I just considered myself to be without. But over time, there are a few things that I learned that made me think differently. I never knew how to ski till I was much older. I didn't know how to paint till I was much older. And as I began to learn that, I guess human beings can learn things even if they're not born with it. So I one time received a flyer from the school, and I said, let me go and explore. I did some research on teachers, and I chose to inquire about Luba. I read about her and I felt very comfortable. I wrote to her, she responded very warmly. So I felt comfortable. I think that a relationship between a student and a guru or a teacher has to be very comfortable. And with Luba I'm very happy because she makes me feel comfortable, and I have a lot of respect for her. And that should be the two essential elements are there. I've almost taken it to be like the daily routine. Having my coffee before I get down to my emails or whatever. Practice for a little bit, so I practice twice a day. It's something I look forward to. So it gives me a way to relax. And I break it up, so in the morning and in the evening. And there are times when I actually miss it. So I try to make it up another time, and then it's almost like school. My teacher's going to get upset with me if I don't do good. So I try to make sure that at least I do the lesson before I get to Luba. It's telling me that yes, it's possible to maybe learn for myself. And there are a few of these practice sessions that result in something that sounds like music to me. For me, it's a challenge, and I think there's nothing more enjoyable and satisfying than overcoming a challenge, or at least making an attempt to it. I don't know whether I'll overcome it fully or overcome it at all, but I do know one thing, that the process of getting to meet the challenge is very enjoyable, and I think you have to enjoy the process. You can't just keep focused on, oh, will I reach the end or not? It's a marathon. It's a long distance run. And the only way you can do it is you have to come and try it. And try it with a teacher, take a lesson or two. There are some trial sessions that are available. I took a deep dive. I didn't take any of those. I thought about all those things and I just took the lessons. Well, let me tell you my dream.
Okay.
I hope that someday at a Thanksgiving I'll surprise people and I'll play some piece for them, and a piece that I like, maybe one classical and one jazz piece. So yes, I would share it absolutely, because I think there's nothing more beautiful than somebody in the family or friends has a talent, or they have something that they like to share that they enjoy and you enjoy with them. So yes, the short answer to it is yes, it is meant for myself for sure, but also meant for sharing at family things. Maybe it's a bit of a romantic idea, but it is certainly there in my mind. Yeah, I want to say hi to my daughters who took me to the jazz at Lincoln Center. That somehow brought piano even closer to my heart. Just visually being very close to the pianist and enjoying every moment of it, along with a martini, and everything was wonderful. And my wife has been very, very encouraging, so hello, and I hope I can play someday for them at Thanksgiving or some family event.